Alright, so last night at about 11 my time, Arknights surfaced Twitter, figured out that the next event is actually coming in only a couple days. It's actually coming on Thursday, which for anyone who's a Monster Hunter fan as well, yeah, this is less than 24 hours before Monster Hunter Rise launches, so it's gonna be a fun 2 weeks, isn't it? Oh boy. This is actually, though, looking at it, though, from the outside without much input from CN, seems like a really fucking good event, and I actually do see why everyone's been looking forward to it. You guys might know this as the Surtr event, and yeah, let's just go into it. So, you need to clear mainline story 110 to be able to access the event. That's normal. It is a story event, so it's mostly just going to be gathering resources from stages for the event shop. It does look like there will be special event stages, though, depending on how far you are in the story. Free operator Mint, we'll look at her later. She seems really interesting, just like Tomimi we just had. All kinds of stuff in the shop, though. This is the main thing people really want to talk about: the unfettered magma banner, which I've looked at it. It's good. It's really fucking good. At least three of these people seem really good. We'll talk about that in a moment. Beyond that, obviously, new operators will go into headhunting once the event is done. We're getting a couple new outfits, which we will take a quick look at, as well as some furniture. So, a quick look at the freebie unit from the event, Mint, who I will say is flipping adorable and has a really good E2 art. She is an extremely unique AoE caster in which she does not actually attack enemies while her skills are inactive, but while she's not attacking, which means when her skills are not active, she gains a huge boost to defense and magic resistance. But when her skill is active, she hits everything within her range. And as you'll see, her range is fucking massive. Like, it's actually fucking massive. Base skills, pretty standard. When in the training station, boost the skill training speed of casters by 30%. E1, she gains a boost in the crafting station with Arene products. E2, the training skill gets upgraded so the training is from Mastery 2. You boost the speed by an additional 45%. Talent is that when skills are inactive, allies gain bonus defense up to plus 12, and at E2, the skill upgrades so that allies will also become less likely to be attacked. Skill wise, this is where things get really nuts. As you can see, there's some massive range. It's that way from level 1. Skill 1, though, Wind Whispers, per second charge, manual trigger, 17 seconds duration, increases attack range. As you can see, that's a giant increase. And attack steal arts damage, going up to 160%, but at worst, 110. Skill 2, Swelling Vertex. Enemies within range get pull charge her, take odds damage, but then when the skill ends, they take a massive burst of damage. Range does appear to actually be her standard 4-tile range, so up, down, left, right immediately. But it's that skill 1 range. I cannot get past how fucking insane that is. And obviously, she's a freebie unit. So, did we finally have a good one? Who knows? Time will tell. Okay, so looking at the banner units, first up we have Arene. He's a ranged guard. Base skills are actually pretty interesting. His entire character is actually pretty interesting. But skill 1 is when stationed in the crafting station and producing elite materials for every operator with this is 4 or less, but E1 it actually turns into 20 or less morale in the dorm. The byproduct rate increases by 5%. Skill 2 is just when he's in the dorm, his own morale improves more than normal, and if there's more operators, it improves even more. Combat-wise, his talent is that he will prioritize attacking drones, and as you elite him, he actually gains an attack boost against drones, up to 43% if he's also max potential. Skills are fairly interesting. Skill 1 is Small Joke. It reduces block count to 0, but every attack now hits twice and deals bonus damage, at least 100% damage, but at rank 7 Mastery 3, 150% bonus damage. It is a per second charge, manual trigger, lasts 15 seconds. Skill 2, Deadly Prank, is what I think is actually going to be the main skill people use on him. But it increases his attack range a significant amount. This is about the range of an AoE caster. Range attacks also no longer reduce damage. For those of you who don't know, range guards don't deal their full damage to ranged targets. But anyways, back on track with the skill. The real kicker here is every attack deals 140% damage, but it's arts damage and hits a second target. Per second manual trigger lasts 20 seconds. Charges just slightly slower than skill 1. This basically turns him into either a more powerful Midnight or I would almost consider this a slight side grade of Lapland. If you don't have Lapland, he's going to be really good. Obviously, doesn't have a silence. Lapland can have a 4-second silence, so do keep that in mind. But Lapland's arts damage skill is automatic trigger, not manual trigger. So in some cases, he's just a straight up upgrade, and his E2R is a little bit more on the basic side, but still actually looks pretty good in my opinion. Next up is just going to be a really quick overview. Elysium is coming back. If you didn't get him during W's banner, he's coming back. For those of you who don't know, he's a flag bearer Vanguard, which means his sole purpose in life is to shit out metric ass loads of DP. Which is the polite way of saying he's a fucking DP just printing machine. If you like Myrtle, you'll probably like him. He does trade the heal over time to buffing snipers. As you can see here, when he's deployed, snipers gain lower DP cost to deploy, as well as when his skills are active, bonus attack speed. His skills just help him when in the blues. Skills themselves are pretty standard. Stops attacking, gains DP while skill is active. Skill 2 is gain some more DP. But he also will lower enemies' defense, stealth, and movement speed in a fairly large range. Most people will probably end up using his skill 1, though, since it's a little bit faster to get out. And if you like Murder, like I said, go for him. Outside of the first skill usage, he's basically an upgrade in almost every single way. Like I said, though, he does not have healing, but he does work well with sniper-heavy teams. So if you like using snipers, get Elysium. Okay, the second 5-star and the original 5-star for this banner is April, or as some of you who maybe have played Genshin, discount Amber, because it's modern Amber. Like, it's modern Amber. But yeah, she's an anti-air sniper, so she'll prioritize attacking aerial units. Base skill is pretty standard. Boost the order limit and acquisition efficiency when in the trade center, and boost recovery of all operators in the dorm. At E2, her skill gets upgraded, so the order limit is +4. Talents are where things get interesting. She doesn't get her talent until E1, but it reduces her redeploy time. E2 reduces it up to -20, and her deploy cost goes down 1. She has the standard redeploy time of about 70 seconds, so with the skill at E2, that's only 50 seconds. So yeah, take that as you will. Skill-wise, skill 1, precise shooting, fairly standard skill. It charges by attacking enemies, and it triggers automatically. Next attack deals bonus damage. Skill 2 is where things get a bit interesting. It's a passive skill, lasts 20 seconds, up to 26 seconds, I'm sorry, once she's deployed, and with the skill active, she gains bonus attack and camouflage, so when she's not blocking enemies, she will not be targeted by them. She will still take splash damage, though. Overall, she seems like she's designed to be a fast redeploy without being a fast redeploy. And now for the holy grail of this banner. I have no idea why the fuck I said it like that. Anyways, Surtr. Probably one of the more hyped units in the game. 6-star Arts Guard. So she's a guard that deals arts damage. Base skills are just boosts in skill training speed when going for specializations up to 60% at each skill. Talents are where things get really funky. Talent 1, Molten Flame, allows her to ignore up to 22 magic resistance. That's insane considering she's an arts guard. Skill 2, Remnant Ash. Upon receiving fatal damage, her HP will not fall below 1, but she will retreat from the battlefield later. Meaning that maxed out at E2, when she takes lethal damage, she can still last another 9 seconds. Skills don't get much better. It's nuts. Skill 1, I'm not going to pronounce the name of that, but it's a standard skill. It charges by attacking enemies, triggers automatically. Next attack deals bonus attack power. But shit gets weird though. If the enemy is defeated, it immediately recovers. At rank 7, it only takes 3 hits, so every 4th hit. Oh, I'm sorry. Mastery 3, rank 7. Every 3rd hit. This skill has insane uptime in case it is not obvious. It's no slower than 4, so it works every 5th hit. Skill 2, Molten Shadow. Bonus attack range, which is the same as the whip guards, as well as blades with chainsaw extension, and Liscom, and all of those fun characters. But yeah, attack targets, you can attack an extra target, and if she's only hitting one enemy, her attack power is boosted almost double in some cases. Per second charge, manual trigger, lasts 17 seconds. Skill 3, Twilight, boosts her range even more. This is pushing ranged guard range. Per second charge, manual trigger, takes only 8 to charge. Immediately recover all HP, gain a massive boost to attack range, hits 2 bonus targets, gains bonus HP. What's the catch? She will gradually lose HP, with the percentage gradually increasing, capping at 20% every second after 60 seconds, infinite duration. Meaning if you can keep her healed, holy shit, that is a lot of damage. And obviously E2R it's good. It's really good, although holy fuck the size of that sword. That's actually bigger than her. What the hell? And finally, for the character arts, or character skins that we're getting, April is getting a skin, Surtr is getting a skin, and Leonhardt is also getting a skin. And with that, yeah. Rewinding Breeze will be here, as I said, March 25th, 2021, which is Thursday. And whether you don't know, Friday is when Monster Hunter Rise releases. So, you a Monster Hunter fan? Have fun the next 2 weeks. It's gonna be so rough. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed the video, like would be appreciated. You want more Arknights news updates? Subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.